suckers. I be finding angles on these chickens like chuckers. Big ships still sink, but my boat's afloat.
Hey yo, what is up everybody, Chuck here, and welcome to Road to Dark Matter, a brand new series on my channel. You're thinking right now, hold up, Chuck, you already have Dark Matter. Well, yes I do. I have it on every other weapon except for the Carver and the Iron Gem. Those are my two newest additions to my inventory. I don't have the baseball bat or whatever this dragon sword looking dagger thing is called, but I do have the Carver and I do now have the Iron Gem. Now, Treyarch, Activision, Call of Duty, they all like throwing new stuff at you so they can take your money, and I'm totally fine with that because that means I get to make more content for you guys. So as they roll out these new weapons like the Carver and the baseball bat and everything, I will be recording live commentaries going for Dark Matter with these weapons. Make sense? Pretty self-explanatory. Now, I know you guys, a lot of you actually really enjoyed the Road to Dark Matter series, or Road to Commander series with the wrench. And I enjoyed making it. My only issue with that series was that it took too long. And you may be thinking, Chuck, if you enjoy making the series, then it should never be considered too long as you like doing it. That's true, but it was getting in the way of my other content. A series like this is something I can just play with the Carver, record it, and then work on my other content. I don't have to create a second account to go for other clips or whatever. I can do multiple things at once. So this is going to be a nice little addition to everything else. As you probably know from the vlog I uploaded a couple days ago, I'm back from my vacation. So these will probably roll in every other night. You'll see like a 30-minute episode or whatever, 20 or 30-minute episode every other night. And we're going to play, for the most part, probably Safeguard. That's my favorite game mode. And I'm guessing it'll be a Nuketown every game because I feel like I only play Nuketown now. Maybe not. But it's going to be a live commentary format type thing. So you'll get the live commentaries, but it'll be in like shorter spurts, I guess you could say. But I'm excited for it. So we've got to do this weapon. There's a new sniper rifle. I don't even know what it's called, and I think there's also a new SMG, I'm pretty sure. So once I get those, as I get these unlocked, it basically allows me to make another commentary series. So if you ever see Road to Dark Matter in your sub box, just know you've got, like, look at this. It's a cool looking weapon. It looks kind of blurry on my screen right now. I'm not sure why, but I like the little flip thing you can do with it. So the first order of business is to get the kills. I think we need 100. If my memory serves me correct, I'm just going to wait for him because we know he's impatient. Yeah, you keep throwing that shit. That's fine. Just like that, baby. Just like that. So I think I need 100 kills with this, and then there's a little variety of challenges I have to accomplish after getting done getting the kills. And those are like bloodthirsty medals, stuff like that, which are difficult, but at the same time, I should be over here. They're difficult, but at the same time, they're not fucking impossible. Depends on the weapon, though. I mean, maybe with the sniper rifle, I'll have a bunch of trouble with it, but hopefully not, because you guys know I'm in Fate, so it's, it's kind of a given that I'm good with it. But we're going to address some, like, common, maybe not common, some often debated topics in these videos. Starting off with, is Treyarch ruining Call of Duty? Activision. I mean, I don't know if we should put the blame on Treyarch or Activision for the fact that they're including the dab and the nay-nay and the whip and the hotline bling and everything. But stuff like that. Now, okay, and you guys are probably about to call me a hypocrite. Like, Chuck, you spend money on COD points. You're a fucking hypocrite, you cunt. Okay, that's fine. You may call me a hypocrite. But here is my reasoning. I like COD points. I have no issue with COD points. You don't have to buy them. And buying them doesn't necessarily guarantee you some sort of advantage over other people. Like, I'm not any better now that I have this Carver. You know, like, if anything, my KD goes down, I'm probably worse for my team. But it's a cool weapon, and the point of it is it's cool. Like, they look cool. They look badass. So I was totally a fan of all these things. Even the baseball bat I was really excited about when I heard that it came out, because that's going to be cool to run around with a baseball bat. So I like those. I don't, however, where did he go? I don't, however, like the pop culture aspect that Call of Duty is chasing to try to remain hip, I guess would be the term, with the dab and the hotline bling and whatever else they have. I have all of those, okay? I have all of those already. You know how happy I am that I got those? I'm not happy, okay? Nobody buys COD points and thinks, damn, I can't wait to get the dab, because nothing says I'm a really good Call of Duty player, I just kicked your ass, like copying some stupid childish dance move that got popular on Vine. Like that's not my thing. I don't do that. I don't like to, it literally took me 4 months to find out where the button was to use those gesture things. Not kidding. I did not know that there were buttons in the top right. There were like a little manual in the top right to tell you what to press. I didn't know that. So clearly, getting the dab and the hotline bling, or whatever they call it on this game, was not my priority. But I got them. I'm stuck with them, so we'll use them. But my issue is that it would have been perfect, and I don't think many people. I mean, people were complaining. That's a fact. People were definitely complaining about the new weapons and stuff like that, and because to most people, you know, they don't want to pay for them, and that's totally fine. But then people were like, well, wait. The people who are paying for them are getting an advantage now, because this guy gets to run around with brass knuckles instead of a knife. And that's not fair. Surely that's not fair. So everybody cried foul, and Treyarch and Activision said, ha! Like, we're going to listen. And they rolled out the dab and the hotline bling. So if you guys think that any YouTuber you listen to or watch or whatever has any influence, other than there's a select few, I would assume, although I don't even think they have influence, I just think they have to blindly agree with everything that is rolled out in Call of Duty just to remain on good terms with them, so they can get the early access, get whatever. I don't think they really have an input. They just have to like it. You know what I mean? So I've said before that I think that there's like a select few who get to make the choices, but it's not like that. I don't think. I shouldn't be using this, but. Whoop! Get in the corner, Chuck, get in the corner. So I think the reason this, oh, well, look at you. No, I think the reason this is going to be a cool series is because it'll allow me to basically, like, it'll allow me to go for something on stream, like go for one of these new weapons or whatever, and then once I get it, I can immediately start pumping out these live comms, because I know, I mean, second, maybe third to the Trolltages, Say What, FSU videos, those series, which I love making, but have become harder and harder to make with next-gen consoles. Minus the FSUs. Those will keep coming out, so don't worry about that. But it'll allow me to bring back the live comms that I used to make so many of. So, if you guys like those series, you're going to like this, I think. But what the fuck are you doing? Eat a dick. It's alright. I wanted to hit a cross map on him, but people are going to be bitching me out for not playing the objective, but I'm not going for the win, man. Anyway, so like I was talking about, there's not really much anybody can do to influence how you know, Treyarch and Activision roll out these new weapons and new microtransactions and everything. I wasn't a big fan of microtransactions in Advanced Warfare at all. And because I think some of the weapons actually gave you an advantage. Not that I was good at the game, not that it mattered, but it gave me something to bitch about, and that's what everybody did in that game. So that's my excuse for not liking microtransactions on Advanced Warfare. Now, I also made fun of the gingerbread man a lot on Advanced Warfare. And I was just kind of sitting here hoping and praying, because as I would buy these COD points and stuff, which most of the time they were donated to me on stream. Like, they'd be like, here's this money, go buy COD points. I'm not going to be like, ha, just kidding, not going to buy them. Thanks for my money, whatever, blah, blah, blah. So I was going to buy these COD points regardless, because people are throwing money at me to do it. Okay? And then it helps me create content for you guys. But I'm sitting there hoping, like, please, for the love of God, Activision, Treyarch, whoever is making these decisions, whatever you do, Do not become a laughingstock like Advanced Warfare was with that goddamn gingerbread man. I mean, that just created a whole new world of memes for Call of Duty. I don't know how that didn't kill you the first try. Where's this other guy? Can you even go back there? Apparently you can. This dude's going quick. I gotta slow him down. Hey, pal. I actually like this gun. Well, not gun, weapon. We'll say weapon. And I wanna say that none of these weapons give you an advantage. Because versus a regular gun, they don't. I mean, I'm not getting an advantage by using this. But versus a knife, I think this does give you an advantage. I think these are better than the knife. Quite significantly, actually. I don't really play well with the knife in this game, but once I got like the Shadow Claw and the wrench and the butterfly knife, they all seem to be quicker. Now, I haven't done any of the stats. I'm sure Driftdoor has. He's probably done the like the time it takes to swing them or use the weapons or whatever you want to call it. Like what to swing the carver or whatever. I'm sure he's done the time, the calculations and everything. I haven't. But if I had to guess, and based on my use, because I've used every weapon pretty extensively, every melee weapon, and it feels like the knife is the worst out of all of them. Maybe next to the brass knuckles, which I am just not a fan of, because the range on the brass knuckles is... Hold on, I'm trying to find a song that I can listen to for a while. The range on the brass knuckles is pretty minuscule. Like, it's not cool at all. I don't like using them. And now that I got them, I got like 4 or 5 of them, 4 or 5 duplicates of them in supply drops, which clearly didn't make me happy. I've also gotten the wrench like 3 times and the Shadow Claw a bunch of times. So my question for you guys is, do you think that Call of Duty will ever, I mean, it's been 2 games in a row. We've had basically 18 months straight of microtransactions in Call of Duty. Will they ever go back to not utilizing microtransactions to make bank off of Call of Duty players? I don't think they ever will. I think we are in a different era. And to say that it's you know, it's made Call of Duty bad, I don't think that's fair, because it doesn't really affect the game. Like, does it really affect how much fun you have if you get killed by someone who looks like a gingerbread man? It may make you a little irritated, but there are no gingerbread men on this game yet. So, I mean, there's like the Illuminati head, and that looks cool, but I'm actually just really glad they didn't pull out like an Easter Bunny outfit for the GI unit or for the safeguard robot for Easter. So, I mean, there's something, there is a glimmer of light in all of this, I think. And the weapons are cool. I think they took advantage of the market that Counter-Strike created, or that I created, or that Only Is Me Blade created, with the fascination with using weapons that don't give you an advantage, they just look cool. So, if anything, they give you, it's a challenge, not an advantage. And people love using them. Like, you see how many people run around with these weapons? They're not doing well, but they're having fun. Like, I'm not doing particularly well, but so Activision utilized that, and there's no problem to me with doing that. I will have an issue, and I haven't used the new sniper rifle or the new SMG, but if there's a weapon that gets dropped in supply drops, I will be upset if it's like really good. Like the Shadow Claw, I could understand. If you don't have the Shadow Claw, I would be pissed if I didn't have it, knowing how good it is. Because it's basically like the ballistic knife, but you can shoot it infinite times faster than the ballistic knife. You also have more bullets in your clip. You can do dual wield. There's just so much more that can be done with that weapon. It's incredibly good. Oh, baby! The Sparrow King! There it is. All right. And maybe over the course of this series, once we get all the weapons, maybe we'll do Road to Hero Matter with the series too. Hero Matter. No, not Hero Matter. Hero Gear. But gives us a good little platform to talk. We're not going to do 50-minute episodes like we did with Wrench the Commander, because the biggest complaint for that series was, Chuck, I can't fucking keep up. I have a goddamn life. And I totally, I understand that. Like, I realize that not everybody has time to watch 50-minute episodes. Totally cool, which is why for this series, we're going to be dropping them down to about 20 to 30. So, you'll see probably 2 games, depending on which game type we're playing. And I think that'll be better for everybody. Did I get a kill with that? I did. Interesting. We got the win. That's good. And then basically, by the way, guys, this Carver, I got this out of a common supply drop after opening probably 130 rare supply drops. Not even kidding. If you were there on stream on Saturday night, you know that I'm not exaggerating. I had over 1,000 crypto keys saved up for a couple weeks, and I spent all those on rare supply drops, maybe like 1 or 2 commons mixed in. Then at the end of the stream, someone threw a bunch of money at me and was like, "Hey, buy $100 worth," and that's 13,000 COD points, which equates to like 43 rare supply drops. Plus, you get the bonus crypto keys, and you get to burn the duplicates. I figure in my head probably 120, 130 rare supply drops. Got none of the new weapons, but I did get the dab, so that was really great. And then I got a Carver on the last supply drop. I had 16 crypto keys left. I got the Carver and a common, and I freaked the fuck out. Was that the first game we played? That was. Okay. So we'll probably do 2 games per episode. And like I said before, probably 2 every other night. Let's do a common, because I feel like there's a chance that I can get these in commons. I want the baseball bat, man. Well, I don't even know what the fuck that is. Great. Bunch of bullshit. Have them all. Of course I do. Fuck, what were we talking about? This is what happens. I go off on all these tangents and stuff. Yeah, so I would be upset if I didn't have the Shadow Claw, because now that I have it and I know how good it is, like it's fucking good. Why am I using this? Why am I... The Annihilator is my shit. But I think I'm done with... I gotta see if I'm done with all these. I'm not. Oh, I thought that said Fedora. Alright, I gotta use the Hive. I'm trying to get the hero gear at the same time as recording these. Now, one more thing I would like to talk about in terms of supply drops. That's, I guess, the kind of the conversation topic of this video. Now, when they first came out with the supply drops and everything and the new weapons, I feel like the weapon drop rate was relatively high. Okay, now my biggest issue, and I don't even know the legality of it, I really don't, but part of me was wondering last night as I laid in bed, if you're paying for something, I mean, you're paying a billion-dollar corporation in Activision, you're paying to get something, but you don't know the odds of getting it. Do they have to disclose the odds of winning? I feel like that's something that they should be doing, regardless of whether or not they legally have to. They should tell you, okay, the odds of getting a weapon are, if I had to guess, probably 1%. I would say 1% of getting a weapon, maybe 2% in a rare. Definitely nothing higher than that, I don't think, because... Oh, bullshit. I'm gonna rape you. Maybe not. I don't really know where those go. Because when I opened those 120, 130 supply drops, I did get duplicate. Like I got brass knuckles twice, and I got the Shadow Claw for a second time, and I also got the wrench again. So I've gotten duplicates and stuff, and I guess you could still consider those new weapons. So I would say the overall odds of getting one of the supply drop weapons, I think by now there's like 12, is probably like 3%, 4%. But if they're going to give you the odds, they're probably going to bullshit you a little bit and be like, yeah, 10%, you got a 10% chance, you got a 50% chance, and then you spend $100 in COD points and get 2 of them because they lied to you. But I do think that would be helpful, and I think that would actually ease a lot of people's nerves about buying COD points and opening supply drops or whatever. Like, if you had a mathematical base behind, you know, should I open a rare? Should I open 3 commons? It would make people feel better rather than having them be like, okay, I don't know what I need to open to get this weapon. It's really a guessing game at this point. And I think that's another issue with the whole thing, is that people don't really know what they're getting themselves into. So, I don't know. You have a better song than this. School by Q, Studio. I dig this song. Anyway. So, I'm going to try to mix these in with regular content. Like my FSU series, we put out a couple episodes of that in the past weeks. 2 weeks, 3 weeks? And I was going to do them weekly, and I did for the first 2. But then, of course, you know me. I guess I haven't really gone on many vacations lately, but I always tend to go on them like as I'm getting in the swing of things, like as my YouTube channel is doing better or whatever. But then I have like a vacation scheduled, and I don't know how some people do it, but some people can like plan out 4 weeks of videos. I just don't know how. I don't know how they do it. Now, given most of those videos that people are planning are like a commentary, which are easy as shit to make, they're not like montages and stuff, which are normally what I put together. But still, it's a lot of work. Like, props to you guys if you plan ahead like that. I can't do it. How many more? Oh, what? All right, Chuck. We gotta step our goddamn game up. We gotta step it up. All right. We should be able to sneak up behind a couple of them here. Unless, of course, they're all dead, which they might be. Nope, they're in there. They're in here. Fuck. Wow. Snow job. Snow job actually looks cool on this. Now let's put this down. Alright, let's let those get killed. Great. Give me 1 kill with those, please. Didn't get any. I got jack shit with those. I have better luck going for like a cross-map hive than I do just knowing where somebody is. Really? That's stuck in that dude's leg. My fucking lord. Alright. How far into it are we? We're 22 minutes. We got time for overtime. We got plenty of time. So I really want to know, I want to hear your guys' thoughts on the whole supply drop thing. And then there was, I guess, while I was on vacation, there was something where there were like deals on if you bought like a 50, was it 50 crypto keys or 100 crypto keys? On like a special supply drop, you were guaranteed to get a new piece of gear or a new weapon or something, or one of them. Of course, you're not going to get a weapon every time. You're going to get the gear 9 times out of 10 or 19 out of 20. Again, because they don't really specify. They say guaranteed drop of, and then they give you like 14 different options, and you have no idea which one you're going to get. Now, another thing, which I strongly believe would make everybody a little happier with the supply drop solution or situation. A solution to the situation. You're a person? What the fuck? I thought you were a hive. I haven't gotten a kill in like 14 lives. Anyway. What my solution is a market. Now you may think, Chuck, they already have a market. It's called black market. No, it's not a fucking market. A market would imply that you can trade things, okay? All you can do at this point is basically you could burn a calling card you already have 8 of, or let's say I get a wrench for the 5th time. I could burn the wrench and get X amount of crypto keys, but I could get X amount of crypto keys for... What the I can't get a fucking kill! This series is going to take forever. It really shouldn't, by the way. So if you're worried about this being like a 90-episode series, it shouldn't take that long. I'm going to go this way, actually. It really should be relatively quick to the Wrench to Commander series, because all I have to do is get 100 kills and then a bunch of challenges. But it's not like... I mean, I was normally getting weapons gold in about a day of playing. So, like... Who knows? We'll see. We'll see how long it takes. But the market idea I have is basically... Like, at this point, and I was thinking about this as I was opening all these drops the other night. Let's say I have a wrench and I have a really stupid, like, calling card, right? And I want to burn just a stupid calling card. Like, what if I want to keep my extra wrench because maybe they'll have a market in the future? I can't. So if you want to burn one thing, you have to burn everything you have that's a duplicate. What they need to do is, and this I think would fix so many things, and you guys can give me your thoughts on this, but if you tell people, hey, the market price right now for a Shadow Claw is 111 crypto keys, people would be like, okay, I'll do that. I will spend all 111 of my crypto keys to get this weapon that I want. The issue is really that people are spending 500 or 3,000 crypto keys hoping to get one thing in particular, and they can't because, well, it's completely fucking random, and if you're not lucky, you're not going to get it. I think the issue is seriously the uncertainty of it. People don't want it to be like a lottery, and that's what it is right now. Although even in a lottery, they tell you your odds of winning. And they're not good. So I think if you're given the option to say, hey, I want to trade in my my Verde camo. Okay, give me one crypto key for that. I'm totally fine with one crypto key. But right now the market value for a wrench, let's say, is 60 crypto keys, 70 crypto keys. And you're thinking to yourself, yesterday the market value was 75 crypto keys. I'm going to wait another couple days and see if it goes up, see if there's a higher demand for it. So you could burn one thing or trade it in the market, hypothetical market, but keep whatever you don't. So it would be very similar to Counter-Strike, except instead of actual currency, it would be crypto keys. Or even COD points, you know? Like, let's say you spend 300 crypto keys and you get a wrench, right? Instead of having to trade in these weapons and stuff for crypto keys, you could trade them in for COD points. I don't know what the difference really would be in the long run, but I feel like it would be something that maybe Treyarch or Activision would be more willing to do, because that's their currency and they want to promote their currency. But who knows? Who knows if it'll ever happen? I think it would be a very bright idea. Why are there so many people on the stairs? But they don't come to me for ideas, so it's, you know, that's really just wishful thinking for me. I'm sure it'll never happen, but it's something that, I mean, if you think, wow, those were fucking perfect. If you think of the biggest complaints that people have with COD points, with supply drops, with the market, it's that you don't know what you're getting yourself into, and it's not worth the money. It's not worth the risk to get an a digital weapon and not know if you're going to get it. It's not worth that risk for most people. But if people want to work towards a certain weapon, a certain item, a certain camo, whatever, then, and you tell them, hey, all you have to do is save up 73 crypto keys for this, then people will be willing to do it, and it won't be a huge shit show. Anyway, so that topic's done. I've burnt that topic up. Let me know what you guys think, though, because that's been my solution, my idea for a while. But, you know, it really wouldn't make sense for Activision to do it or Treyarch to do it, because it would probably reduce their profits, because then people wouldn't buy COD points. Well, fuck us, right? Yeah. Oh, what? Got one of them. They only have a minute 40. They're not even past it. How on earth are you going 1 in 21? You better be using a goddamn... You better be running around with the Stinger, or whatever that thing's called, a black cell. There's no reason to be going 1 in 21. Look, I just got one right there. It's got more kills than you did. With an axe and a knife. Level 7, baby! Don't know what that means. And I was thinking, I had a lot of people after I finished that Wrench to Commander series, and they were like, Chuck, you should just do a Road to Commander with all the new weapons. Totally cool idea. I like it. Again, the issue then is I can't make the rest of the content that I want to make because I'm committed to hours and hours of rendering times every day. So this is kind of the compromise, and I hope you guys enjoy it. So right now, if you're still watching it, leave a comment about how the fuck did I just get that kill? How the fuck? Leave a comment about purple palm trees. I'm listening to money trees. I was just in Florida, so I've got palm trees on my mind. Purple palm trees. Where do they grow? Where do palm? I would say in. Well, I'm not gonna ruin it. I'm not gonna spoil it. I want your creative opinions on where purple palm trees grow. Also, you should like the video. If we can keep hitting 1,000 likes on these videos, that would be like fucking fantastic. That guy stole my weapon. I'm gonna hit him. Come on, baby. I didn't hit a single cross-map kill cam in the Wrench to Commander series, so hopefully this one will provide a little more intensity. Maybe we'll hit a couple of them. We're gonna check the status of Dark Matter after this game's over, and then we'll call it an episode. So, if you enjoyed, leave me some feedback. Let me know what you think. If you like the idea, it's a pretty basic idea, so it's not like there's anything to be angry at. I don't think. But we'll see. We'll see. I'm sure there are going to be people who say, Chuck, make 10 trolltages today. Yeah, well, if people fucking talk. Look at. Oh, how do I do one of these? I'm not even on the fucking top 3. I can't do my dab. Great. Great. Making me feel like a loser. Fuck me. I'm still wondering how that dude went 1 in 26. That's pretty awful. I don't think there's any excuse for that. I might have enough for one more case to open. Crate, drop, whatever you want to call them. If this ever loads. Come on. There we go. We're going to open that up. But first, let's check the status here. Okay, so we need to get 200 kills. We got about 58 today. Maybe we'll do longer episodes in the weekend, but we'll try to stick to like 30 or so minutes. 2 games, I guess. Let's open that supply drop. Come on, baby. I want that baseball bat. That's what I really want. Give it to me. Give it to me. Give it to me. Well, that's, see, that's the reason that people hate fucking supply drops, because you get a mustache, timber, and stealth on weapons you don't fucking use. Alright, well, on that note, I love you guys. Thank you very much for watching, and I will see you all next time. Peace.